We are leaving Idyllwild. We are heading 2.5 miles back to the PCT before we start our last 7 days.
We just got back on trail after this kind of intense hike up to the PCT from Idyllwild, and our permits were checked by volunteer U.S. Forest Rangers. And I just want to say it made me so happy because we have now gone 2,450 plus miles. No one has asked if it was legit that we were out here. So it's kind of fun to be verified and officially validated, check the box. And here we go. We are back for those last 170-ish miles. Kind of bittersweet. It got warm after it got cold.
Look at the number of rings here. It's neat seeing all the yellow fall colors over there still. The San Jacintos have been incredible every single day. Even though it's like a 10,000 foot climb, it's one of our favorite sections of the whole PCT. There's maybe a few miles that are kind of brushy on the way up. If they clean that up, this would be stellar through and through.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with this, actually. What we really like about it that we didn't expect is that there are wildflowers. There's beautiful foliage around, and you see other mountains. It's not just one kind of section and then it's like flat plains. You do see the development in between, but then you see the layers and layers of desert mountains, and they're absolutely beautiful, and it's so unexpected and so different from snow-capped mountains, and absolutely as beautiful.
We haven't shown a lot of brush lately, so that doesn't mean there hasn't been any. This trail continues to be a lot brushier than we ever thought it would be.
Just look, like these are thorns. Like this is sharp, and it is not pleasant at all. And it's tearing my shorts. I thought these shorts would last the entire way. They were doing so great, but it keeps catching on the seams. And I'm really worried that in these last 7 days, I'm gonna get a split in my shorts, and that would just really make me irritated.
Cozy little tent site tonight. After just about 15 miles today, we're calling it a day. Got a little protection from the wind here. Excited to be in our last week. All right, good morning on day 122. It was a windy night.
Crazy winds, flapping tent, sand blowing in the tent.
I think we were in somewhat of a protected spot, but it was howling out last night. I don't think we slept at all.
No, very little, to the extent there was any actual Z's happening.
It's probably 6:30 in the morning, so we've already slept in an hour and a half, thinking that we should try to wait it out a little bit, but I don't think it's gonna stop. So now we're just waiting on daylight. And then we're gonna go out and see how bad it actually is.
At some point you've got to move, especially since we're not sleeping, so there's no real reason to keep sitting here. But obviously no reason to get on a ledge either if there were strong winds.
So we are out of the tent and moving. Wind isn't terrible right now. We're gonna be on the ridge for the next 8 or so miles. So hopefully it kind of dies down now that the sun is up. Are we in Texas? $2,500 miles and giant pine cones.
It's day 123. We might actually be in the desert. We're seeing tons of cactus this morning. We've been talking about the desert for a while, but we've been in mountains. I think we have really done most of that descent. So we're looking forward to a beautiful day of rocks and sand and cactus and scrubby bushes and all that comes with the desert.
New variety of cactus today. They're getting bigger. Snack time. It has been brushy today. Once again. I guess I'm feeling a little like a spoiled brat because I want the trail to be smooth. But when everything's snagging on your clothes, you just ask why.
Yeah, I got my shorts today. I really like these shorts. I don't know what to do because I don't make them anymore. I was going to write a letter to Wazelle and ask them, say how well their shorts are, but now their seam has just come out because the snagging. And so now I feel like my whole letter has to change. So Wazelle, if you're watching, I love the shorts. The bushes have ruined them and I'm very, very sad and would like a new pair. I just need them to last 5 more days.
We're so close. At 5 days is still a pretty long backpacking trip by any other standard, I would say.
Yeah.
I've been really surprised how green these hills have been. Just this shrubby type stuff, but it really does just look like green hills down here, which is kind of neat. They are all thorny plants, so like to grab a hold of you. It's a little brushy on a lot of the trail, but it's still pretty cool. Another water cache. Thank you, Mike's Place. Much appreciated out here. this point, we are at Eagle Rock.
Day 124. We're getting close. We've got our last stop, Julian, coming up, and we're looking forward to getting some pie and ice cream there tomorrow morning for breakfast. In case you can't see the Eagle formation, it looks like this.
Where else are you going, miss? 100 mile marker.
We have less than 100 miles to go. We're in double digits. The countdown has truly begun. I can't believe we got this far. I'm elated. I don't know, ready. I'm excited. I don't know what else to say. I want to say I'm sad, but I'm not.
I feel like we just said it's triple digits. I feel like that was not very long ago.
Yeah.
It does not feel like it's in the bag though.
True.
It's only a few days, but like I'm excited to touch that finish line and just complete it. Until then, it does seem like 3 days, anything could happen. Just want to stay safe out here, keep making good miles, and hopefully before long, we can touch that border.
Yeah, here's to getting back at it and getting to that finish line.
Kind of neat seeing all these shrubs turn into trees at the top.
I've just been reflecting on how I got here in this situation, and I wanted to say out loud, I'm a person who doesn't like walking. Like, I've always been lazy. Like, in college, I hated walking across the whole campus to the bookstore, which was, I'm sure, less than a mile away. I wouldn't do it. I would take my car. I'm a person that takes a bus 1 stop or 2 stops down 3rd Street or 3rd Avenue in Seattle because it was faster and the bus was there. I just, to now be saying I have only 100 miles left to walk is just a crazy thing to come out of my mouth. I walk maybe to get ice cream, but my husband can testify, even that didn't get me out of the house very often in the evenings. I just don't even know how I got here. It makes it all the more remarkable that I've come so far. What a time now. Da, 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 da. You want to stop and fish back? Every 2 hours or every hour and a half to stop. Okay. This.
Good morning.
This could be our last morning like this, where we get up at 5 and just kind of start under the stars, look at the stars above us. Brian saw a shooting star this morning, and we just watch it gradually get light, and we watch the sunrise. And I just want to remark, it's been really special. It's been something I didn't expect to enjoy. I didn't expect to be getting up so early each morning, but I look forward to it. It's just one of the most beautiful ways to hike.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite things out here. The sunrises and the sunsets and all the colors you see.
It's just neat to watch things slowly come into view, you know, as you're hiking. And we're in definitely the desert. We've been using that word very loosely. We're fully in the desert today. And just to watch kind of the ability to start to see the outlines of the mountains and then the outlines of the cactus and then the path and everything else. It's so beautiful. It's indescribable. Look at this tall cactus. 8 feet tall or something like that. He's beautiful, but also very dangerous. Check out these little flowers on the tree of cactus. They remind me of greenish yellow raspberries with open tops. How cool. So unique.
Trying to get down there so we can hitch that way to Julian this morning. Woke up this morning with about 6 miles down to the road where we're going to catch a hitch into the town of Julian. It's going to be our last resupply, I think, of this trip. It's going to be 77 miles to the finish line once we get back on trail. Julian, famous for free apple pie and ice cream to PCT hikers. I'm looking forward to this so much more than any milkshake or burger that we've had. Apple pie and ice cream. It's my favorite. We're hoping to get in and out of town pretty quick today. Hopefully we'll be able to get back on the PCT and get 20 or so miles in this afternoon. Okay, we made it to Julian. Gonna do a quick resupply and get breakfast and some pie here, and then get back on the trail.
I can't wait for some pie, but we said first we need some something to breakfast. So here we go, loading up. And we'll always have room for that extra dessert.
When the something on the breakfast menu has PCT in the title, you know it's gonna be massive. This is the PCT Power Bowl.
We'll see how it is.
Thank you, Mom's Pie from Julian. A little PCT special.
A little off-trail magic.